What's going on, guys? It's DeathMonk here. Today I'm going to be talking about something rather interesting concerning Season 2 of Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Now this is going to be kicking off on the 28th of January, so I believe next week. So we've got a rather interesting second trailer that's just recently dropped, promoting Season 2. So let me know what you guys' views and opinions are of this in the comments box down below. And without further ado, guys, let's check this out.
To a new Avalon. Cheap syndicate bastards. That's all we're worth?
Get the fuck out!
Savati, you should know better. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
So that's really interesting to say the least. So let me know what you guys' views and opinions are of all of that in the comments box down below. Keen to hear what you guys' views and opinions are of that rather interesting looking trailer. Now, I think we seen a few of these guys in the yesterday's trailer. So as you guys can see, this takes place in a French syndicate penthouse in Avalon, December 12th, 1991. So that is really interesting. So as you guys can see, Savati Dumas, who goes by Sev, is actually getting spied upon by, I think it's like the main boss from Up High. And he appears to be calling down to these guys who I'm thinking are working for the Lutatsi. And Savati Dumas, who this lady is inside a casino, has a bounty on her for $1 million, as does Troy Marshall, who is the other protagonist in the game. Now, as you guys can see, all these guys seem to be pulling out their pistols, aiming towards Savati, and when the lights go dark, we assume that this guy, who I think is also working for Lutatsi, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but it's definitely some sort of enemy faction. But this is really interesting, so I'm keen to hear what you guys' views and opinions are of this in the comments box down below. Called the Pantheon. So the Pantheon is definitely an enemy faction who I think this guy with the purple coloured eyes is working for. So obviously he wants Savati Dumas, and I'm guessing the person who eliminates her will receive like $1 million bounty. For annihilating her, as well as potentially Troy Marshall, which can potentially be in a future season. Now, as you guys can see, Savati Dumas is rocking I think that's a Magnum pistol, or an M1911 or something similar. At this point, she gets told to evacuate by one of her teammates, presumably Troy, but I'm not 100% sure. But this guy from the Pantheon is in pursuit of Savati Dumas, who looks like she's made an escape by jumping off the roof. Then I think at one point we actually get skipped to a cutscene which appears to be doing like a little fly-through of the various different multiplayer maps. I think we learned one of them is like a car dealership, if I'm not mistaken. So we get a good shot of the enemy there. Now I'm just going to backtrack a few frames because there's actually a load of text that appears. So it actually reads, "I'm not the only one hunting you. You think you can escape? Crawl back to Avalon." Then there's another bit of text that says, "I see you, Sev. Where are you going to hide?" Then it goes on through to another part of the boat, which I think, if not mistaken, goes by the name of, which is called Lifeline. And as you guys can see, now it reads, "You're going to need some help back in Avalon. Lead me to the rest." So that is really interesting there. Then on the next part, which I think this is the car dealership map, and it reads, "Can you trust them? Ally hidden in the open." So that is really interesting. "Drive you deeper into your hole. I'll be waiting." What will you do? Will you run and hide? Then, or will you do something unexpected? The hunter becomes the hunted, weapon and gear. So that is really interesting. End the bounty, kill the Lutati godmother. Then 2 birds with 1 stone. The Lutati will never expect it. But I will. You can have the godmother, but I will take you. So this map, as you guys are currently seeing on screen, I think is the other map, which I think, if not mistaken, goes by the name of, let me just grab this on my Google here, I think this might be Bullet, if not mistaken, which I think is one of the Series 2 Reloaded maps that we're going to be getting halfway through the seasons. And also reads Dead or Alive there, so very, very interesting. Keen to hear what you guys' views and opinions are. Then we've got another shot here of Pantheon members making their way up to the edge of the building to watch where Savati escaped to. Then literally this guy, who I forgot the name of, actually jumps off the building in pursuit. So very, very interesting. Keen to hear what you guys' views and opinions are of this. I'm guessing this guy here will be the tier 100 Battle Pass skin. So that's very interesting. Keen to hear what you guys' views and opinions are. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so to upload, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.